Capricorn, what is up? Let's see what's going on for you. This is for Capricorn mid-February 2024, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for you. Deep breath, everybody. Deep breath. Let's see where we're going. Tomorrow night, I'm doing a class about soul contracts. If you want to understand the soul contracts you have in this life and even how to release them, I think that's becoming increasingly more important. I'm noticing, I'm reading your comments and you guys are sending me notes about people who are in your life and how can I cut ties with this person? How can I block this person? And even actually the other day in Pathfinders, we were talking about cord cutting, and I know a lot of you have asked me about that too. And I just want to say, I don't know why I'm telling Capricorn this specifically, but there is a reason for some of you, for one of you anyway, that cutting cords or doing those kinds of exercises, I have never found them particularly helpful for me. That's a controversial thing I just said. But what I do find helpful to me is unhooking. And it's a method of detachment that is really, unhooking someone from you. It's the equivalent of the difference between weed whacking all the weeds. Oh, it looks great, but the roots are still in the ground. It's just going to come right back. So the process of unhooking, we're talking about that in Pathfinders. We're doing a lot of intuition work in Pathfinders. If you're interested in that, I'll put a pin in that and make sure I talk about it this week, about unhooking. I talked about it last week, so we'll talk more about it. Look at this, full moon. All right, I saw this card every single time I shuffled for you. So full moon, jealousy, and the new moon, and then comes transformation. For some reason, new life, soulmate, for some reason, I haven't used the bottom of the deck like this for everybody, but for you, it's coming out pretty loud. There's something between the full moon and the new moon. I feel like something in the full moon is illuminated that brings jealousy to the surface or brings some kind of energetic expression like jealousy, fury, rage, strong emotion. Okay. What's underlying it is jealousy, and jealousy stems from the fear of loss, right? Like, or other things, also other things like being triggered around not being chosen, or being triggered around someone making a different choice, or there be other people who step into your shoes or step into your place or something like that. Some of you could be dealing with a person who's handling or not handling their jealousy very well. Okay, so let's see where we go, because the final part here, new life and soulmate, some of you may be on the horns of a dilemma. That's an old phrase. Some of you may be on the cusp of making a new choice. And in the full moon in Virgo happening on the 24th of February, we have a new moon on the 9th of March. So it's a 2-week span, which it always is. But something in between there is going to illuminate something that's out of balance, which will lead to conversations, which will lead to transformation, which will lead to new life. This is like a domino effect. Okay. So 8 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Strength card, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Here's the choice. All right. Here's the choice. Some of you are right now in the position of, or it's like, this is a no-brainer. I'm choosing to stay where it's stable, right? Like, this is a no-brainer. What are you talking about? But I think there's something that happens in this next 2 weeks that brings up, maybe for you, maybe not for other people, that brings up a sense of like, oh, if I don't make this choice, then that person's walking away. Or if I don't make this choice for myself or for passion or for healing, then I'm going to lose out. FOMO. Okay. And I feel like there's a message coming through from somebody who says, you know what? Not waiting around anymore. If you have made someone wait, If you have been waiting, I get the feeling that you're going to be like, not waiting around anymore. Okay. There's a new life ahead. There's something new coming in. And there's also some ferocious, that's a word, right? Because we have the lion here. Some kind of ferocious rage or jealousy or some kind of feeling like that, that raw. I just get this raw, right? Like we're talking about a lion. So, okay. You're showing up as the magician, and this is the energy of manifesting. So you're at the center of this, which obviously you are since this is for your reading, but I feel like you're at the center of making something happen, maybe even subconsciously, because there's some kind of message coming through that if you're choosing safety, treat. I know that was his little talking thing. Charlie's like, what was that? Treat. Okay, so that was the word that was just said by Charlie's thing. That put a pin in that. There's something that's important about that, because whenever something shows up when I'm doing a reading, there's something important about that, right, Charlie? Charlie's going to do the reading from now on. I feel like you're manifesting this crossroads. You're manifesting this choice. You may be like, oh no, I don't really want to make, thanks a lot. I really don't want to make this choice right now. 8 of Pentacles. That's the situation, the opportunity. This is something that's been coming for a long time. Some of you are moving on from careers. Some of you are choosing the money. Some of you are choosing the money, choosing to go in a path that is about the making the most money. And whether or not that's aligned with your authenticity, for some of you it is, for some of you it's not. But let's see how this plays out. The universe is bringing in the sun. Oh, lots of sun and moon. That's nice. How we got here? 8 of Swords. I have no choices. Usually when someone sees only 2 choices, that means that they're locked down. That means that they're closed off. There's always a third way. Okay? There's always a third way. And if you can't see the more than 2 choices right now, because you're getting this 2 of Wands, if you can only see this or that, that is very small. Okay, I'm getting that it's very small. I'm getting that you're refusing to see something, refusing to make some kind of choice or step forward. Wow, 10 of Cups. This is going to be, you have the opportunity to bring in a lot of happiness and joy. I get the feeling that it's a hard decision. It's going to take work. Maybe you can't see how this works out. Maybe you can't see, all right, the 4 of Swords in the past. Lots of thinking, lots of, this is the opportunity. It's like you planted a lot of seeds here to manifest something really great in the future. But I also feel like you're holding yourself back from it. Yeah, holding yourself back. 4 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. I'll go through these with you. King of Swords and the Justice card. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I am getting the feeling that you have been holding yourself back. Why? Some of you don't, like, this is a choice that's happy and light and joyful. And some of you think that's frivolous. Some, like, for example, you may have a very demanding job or career, and you really have always wanted to be a tradesman. You've always wanted to be, so you might be in corporate as a vice president or a head of marketing or head of finance or something like that. Very serious Serious thing. It's got a big title. There's probably a lot of money in it too. There's a choice here between taking more money, maybe more responsibility or something like that, or becoming a glass blower or becoming a, a blacksmith. Okay. Something like that, working with your hands more, becoming a gardener, becoming, really working with the soil, doing something very tangible that you have passion for. And whatever that is for you, okay, this can be different for each one of you if this is for you. But I feel like you've held yourself back because, okay, is it really going to support my lifestyle? But it's not about that, really. What it's about is, how will other people see it? How will other people see it? And I feel like when you choose your passion, okay, King and Queen of Wands here, when you choose your passion, other people are going to revolt. I don't know who's going to revolt, but you may find yourself walking away from a stable life. This is like, it's like the thread of the sweater. All right. This is the thread of the sweater. Now, right, you're pulling that thread. You're starting to pull that thread. Tell me more about this jealousy piece. Other people could be jealous that you're making a choice they wish they could. 9 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like there's other people who will be impacted by the situation, maybe children also. I feel like the kids are like, go, right? I feel like the kids are psyched for you. I feel like this is a spouse, or this is a family member. This is a brother, sister, parent, who's like, that's so irresponsible of you. It's really what they're saying is, I wish I could do it too. Okay, that's what they're really saying. The 8 of Swords here, that you've held yourself back for years and years and years. Queen of Cups, the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, Devil energy. This is all for other people. This is all for other people. And I feel like there's a concept in Vedic astrology. I hope I get this pronunciation right. It's called Atmakaka. Atmakarka, not Kaka. Atmakarka, which is the planet with the highest degree, Sun through Saturn, not anything beyond that, not Neptune, Pluto, Uranus, not your north nodes, not your ascendant, actual planets, not asteroids, actual planets, whichever planet has a high degree, the highest degree of those 7 planets. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and one more, Moon. How could I forget the moon? Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter. Okay. So, of those 7 planets, which one of them has the highest degree? If 2 of them have the same degree, like 28 degrees, Jupiter and Moon are 27 degrees or something like that, look at the minutes. One has more minutes than the other. That's the highest degree. That will show you your soul's duty. Okay. Want to credit KRS Astrology. I love that guy, Capiel. Hey, love you. I think you're amazing. And I was watching a video of his yesterday when he was talking about this. I know he recorded it a long time ago, but he was talking about this concept of your duty. This is what your soul is here to do, not in the same way the North Node is, which is can be about your career and other things like that, your soul purpose and all of that. This is much more to do with burning karma, that karma you've created in past lives. We've all created karma in a past life. And we've created karma in this life. No such thing as not doing that. That's one of the reasons that we're here, because karma shows learning, right? When you burn karma, you're learning, you're growing. So pay attention to the house it's in, because this feels to me, look at all these people, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Devil card here, that's your card, that's Capricorn. And so Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, right? Virgo, Taurus, Virgo. I'm seeing Libra. I'm seeing Leo. I feel like Libra and Leo, some kind of fire sign, air sign, because we're getting King and Queen of Wands here. Some kind of fire sign, air sign is the direction forward, especially could be Virgo, someone who, yeah, because look at this, showing up in this way is like the path. There's a teacher, there's a soul teacher who is trying to show you the path, or this is a teaching path for you, whatever's going on, this decision that you're on the cusp of making. And I feel like there's lots of other people here. The reason I brought up Atmakaka is because it has to do with your soul's duty. And if you have that placement in second house through the 12th house, it's always about other people. First house is about your duty to yourself. But for those other houses, you have duty to other people. Fourth house is mother. Ninth house is father. 10th house is to your work. Seventh house is to your spouse. You have a duty. Second house is to your family and to navigate money for your family. So there's a lot of important information that needs to be shared with you if you're trying to make this decision right now and you're finding it to be very highly charged. When this decision is a very important one on your spiritual journey. Okay, this decision. And I like that you have the Justice card and the outcome, because this says to me it's going to be balanced. But you have to be careful of choosing based on what your ego says. And I feel like these other people are representations of your ego. Will I get love if I do this? Will I get more money if I do this? Right? And I feel like that is the thing you need to unburden yourself from, that it's not about what your ego wants. Okay. And ego is a charged thing. We all have ego. This is not about like, oh, you're such a narcissist. It's really not that at all. It's, how we express ourselves in the world. And sometimes we express ourselves through the prism of the expectations of other people, or what our parents expected of us, right? What we think is going to be socially acceptable. I feel like this choice is not socially acceptable, but damn, it is the happy choice for you. And that's meaningful. Okay. I think this is about the hopes and fears card is about like really seeing it for what it is and knowing that what's going to make you happy is going to like piss off all these other people, or at least make them grumpy or jealous or something like that. If anybody expresses jealousy, it's because they wish they could do it too. Okay. Anything more about the jealousy piece? Six of Swords, Two of Cups. I feel like you're choosing a new soulmate between this time, the new moon and the full moon, or full moon and the new moon, sorry. Yes, that's right. You're choosing a new soulmate. You're choosing to go in the direction of the soulmate. That's what's on offer to you. And I see that it gins up a lot of fear. All right. This is ginning up a lot of fear. Mostly because, you're a rule follower. I don't mean to be so like, hey, these are the qualities of Capricorn and all of y'all. I don't really feel that way. But in this particular reading, I feel like there's a path for you. You're finally choosing something that is authentic to you. Finally. Okay. Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. I really feel like this has to do with starting your own business. There can be a business partner, right? This is also business. This is also partnership, right? With the Two of Cups. This can be a love partner, but it doesn't have to be. This can be somebody that you want to go into business with. Don't think for a second here that like, well, Jess, I want to go into business with you, but not if it's going to be a sexual thing. And I don't really think, if you don't already feel that about this person, that's not what it's about. Do you get me? So Jess, Who's got a Jess out there? Because I feel that just came through really strongly, and Jess could be male or females. That's why I guess it showed up. But this does seem to me like there's an opportunity that you have been pushing back on for a long time. Four of Cups and the Seven of Wands, and there's that Three of Pentacles, and it's being offered again. It's being offered again. Eight of Swords in the next 4 weeks. Okay, let me get in the next, no, 8 weeks. So between now and April, mid-April, talk to me about any more timing. May. Okay, May. So over the next 8 weeks, there's going to be something that shows up that is on offer to you. Okay, that's what's happening in the next 8 weeks. I feel like around week 6, that's when this gets very, right? There's something about tax day, mid of April in the United States. There's something about that deadline, because I do see this is a lot about money. So talk to me about any blocks you might deal with. Your own fear. Yeah, Tower, fear of blowing up everybody's life. Four of Cups and the Devil card. I just feel like you've been choosing other people over you for a long time. I think you look at that Atmakarka concept, look and see which house it's in. That will tell you who your duty is to, but you probably already know. All right, you probably already know. Could be to a spouse, because Magician is single. If you're not married, if you do not have a spouse or anything like that, this might be about parents or this might be about children. Okay, and you know, honestly, I feel like if it's about children, I'm going to say this to you because I feel like, remember what I said about the kids being all in for it? I feel like you want to leave them some kind of legacy and you think this will ruin it. And they don't care. They don't care. They want to see you happy. Okay. But for something with you, there's something about legacy that matters, that's meaningful to you. Okay. Tell me what's coming that you don't see coming. Ace of Cups. The offer itself. Ace of Cups. Moon. New moon, full moon, baby. Ace of Wands. New ideas. Two of Pentacles. Boop, 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 boop. It's almost like a metronome. Tick tock. Okay? This is not going to stick around forever. This offer is not going to stick around forever. The Empress. The Empress, that's Venus. Taurus energy, May. Six of Swords. Yeah, High Priestess. This has a limited time. Be careful. This has a limited time offer. There you are again. And I feel like some of you, this has love attached to it. Okay, like I was getting the Ace of Cups a couple times. I'm getting the Empress. Some of you, this has love attached to it. And I almost feel like I don't want to, like, this would be a good choice for me to make in terms of my career. But it's attached to a person. And I don't want everybody thinking that that's the reason I'm making this choice. Okay. And so you might pass it up because of that, because of what people will think. Actions and advice. Page of Wands. King of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. This is about getting excited again. King and Queen of Wands. I do think for more than just a few of you, there's a person involved that is a potential love partner or that you think of in that way, because this is the 10 of Cups that's showing up. In the past, you may have chosen very practically with 10 of Pentacles, and now it's like choosing your happiness is more important. Okay, I do think there's a person here that you find very attractive. This has the potential for being a love partnership too. I think that might be the thing. Also, the legacy thing for kids. The kids are like not the issue here. Like if you're saying that I can't do this because of the kids, don't lay it off on them. Okay, because I feel like those kids are like, yeah, go for it. I feel like they're celebrating you, especially if you are divorced. okay, and you're single now, and they're cheering you on, okay, your kids, maybe your siblings or something like that. You're making excuses, I think, about this, Capricorn. So next 30 days, Wheel of Fortune, destiny, fate coming at you. 3 of Pentacles, there it is. The 6 of Pentacles. It's going to give you a chance to help people. 5 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, one more please, and the Temperance card. This is the seed being planted for your future. 5 of Wands is that jealousy piece. There is definitely somebody who is angry about it. It's not the kids. Yeah, 3 of Swords, Lovers, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, 10 of Swords. So this could be an ex, or this could be a person who wants you to go in the other direction, wants you to choose the safe thing for the money, wants you to go for the money. It's not, I'm not saying to you that this thing that you really want to do that will make you happy doesn't have money to it. We just are not seeing that right yet. Like, that's not the reason to make that choice. Okay. And it's interesting that I forgot the moon, and the moon is such a huge part of this reading. It's like you're forgetting the most important thing. Thank you. Forgetting the most important thing, which is your happiness. I know that that's not a thing you normally prioritize, but you're being asked to do that now. Messages to you from Spirit. Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, King of Cups, Emperor, and the 10 of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? This is going to yield money. If you choose to cut off your happiness or joy, you're going to stay in this Knight of Pentacles place. But if you choose your heart and take action on this, 10 of Pentacles. Okay? Long-term Queen of Pentacles, all right? This is something that is going to be stable long-term. Emperor, Empress, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. All because you chose to align with your happiness. 8 of Cups. Here we go. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. That's the choice. Knight of Cups. Justice is the outcome again. Are you sure? Are you dealing with a Libra? I feel like you have to get over this idea of how people will see it and make the romantic. There's 2 decisions here. There's something about a romantic choice, and there's also definitely this career path. And I feel like you have to look at them independently of each other. Like, if there was no career path choice, would you choose this person? Yes or no? If there was no love, would you choose this career path? If your answer to both of those things is yes, then this feels like a choice that is going to yield the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Okay? That's amazing. So let me see. What do I want to do here? All right. I'm going to ask for some oracle cards for you. Okay. Community between worlds. So remember what I said about what will other people think? I get the feeling that you think you're going to have to, yep, time to go. You're correct about this. I get the feeling that you are blessed. Okay. I get the feeling that you know intuitively that you will have to leave behind a community of people if you choose to go in this direction. And I think you're right. I think that might be the thing that you are, it's the other people. What will other people say? What about this friend group that doesn't, that will not appreciate me choosing this path? What about all my colleagues and friends that I've made through my work that are no longer going to be part of my life anymore? What am I going to lose if I make this choice? And I just feel like it is time to go. You are moving into a new world. This choice is being offered. See it from a different direction. This is a karmic, this is a moment, one of the big moments in your life, transformation. There we go. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. It is a heavy burden. It is something that you think is between creativity or practicality. And I just feel like what you're not understanding is when you're aligning with your true, authentic creativity, you're going to, the money will flow. Okay. The money will flow, and there will be other relations, other, there will be love, there will be friendships, there will be new things. This is a new chapter. And I don't feel you need to drag everything with you. You've created some skill sets in your life that are now going to be transplantable in this new world. Good for you. Good for you. This choice is coming up in the next 8 weeks. Let me know how it goes. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.